So this is where Steve and myself are accommodated. Everything in this place kills. This is my face, and I don't want it eaten off by killer things. There's lots of killer things around here. Everything kills. It's like snakes and like spiders, and even that air conditioning thing over there, I'm pretty sure it kills too. I haven't got close enough to find out whether it eats my face off. And we are surrounded by these trees. As we learned in class just the other day, what this tree and that tree mean to us is death. Pretty much this bark, I won't get too close, this bark here, once it gets itself into focus, is a killer bark. The bark itself kills. This grass here kills. That stuff, I got too close to it yesterday, turns out kills. This paving stone, the paving stone's actually okay, it's pretty inanimate. That leaf, it's not actually a leaf, it's a leaf. Killer leaf kills, as does this mulch, kills. Rubbish bin, kills. This tree that's out of focus, kills. This leaf is much like the other leaves, groups and groups of killer leaves. This one, no focus at all, kills. Oh, by the way, here's a spider, hold on, showing. The spider may look small, but it's a killer spider. This spider will kill you. 36.2.5 seconds. Watch out. Everything in this place kills. He's coming to get me. Right, I'm out of here. We're doing a bit of a moving shot here. No steady cam today. No steady cam ever. This pile of wood kills. Yeah, this is the way it is around here. Air conditioning kills. These things snap off, kill. Everything kills. It's just lots and lots of death and destruction. This is one of the few places where it's actually okay to be. Turns out that this little lake inside the SAE campus sort of area does not kill. Unless you drink it perhaps, and in which case you'll only get just a wee bit sick. These little birdie things, I see them all around all over the place really. It looked like it had one leg, but it doesn't, it has two. It even has wings, and they fly and they squawk and they carry on. But I reckon, assuming that they're not protected, you could get a meal out of one of these. Roasted in the oven with cranberries, sweet. As you can see, this tree itself has succumbed to just a smidgen of death. Only in that small area, unfortunately. Up here, fine, not much death. Down here, a little bit of death. Down here, that's not even the tree. There are cars here. I'm pretty sure cars kill. This is the SAE car, the only car they actually own. It's about the size of a small pillbox, and all the panels are made out of plastic. I'm pretty sure if you crash in one of these things, you die. This is possibly the only place in Australia that actually has water. SAE, they can afford water. They can afford to have water running down from the sky, integrated things, on concrete. SAE, amazing. These fish cow death from the fish's jaws. Basically, as soon as you see him go out of camera shot, he is preparing to kill. Not preparing to kill. Preparing to kill. Not preparing to kill. Preparing to kill. Not preparing to kill. Preparing. Not. Still not. Preparing. Preparing to not prepare. And these little guys, safe as houses. Probably good to eat. Here is one of the awesome recording rooms. In a picture. That's not actually one of the rooms at all. It's only Oxford, and I haven't seen one of those here at all. Nowhere. Not at all. But this is just next door to us. Just next door. Very cool. I can't put normal stuff in this. Apparently it's just for paper. Weird. Strange Australians. I mean, you could play chess if you wanted to, if you had a class that you didn't like, or if you had like a class that you did like but didn't want to go to, which is quite a different kettle of fish. This whole area is incredibly security conscious, as you can see by this little red light. That little red light is like the eye of the T-1000, ready to kill. Everything in this place ready to kill. Security, utmost concern. Except this little bit here, which is wedged open with a thingamajiggy, which is kind of cool. So I'm liking that. Yeah, very New Zealand. Very cool. Right about here we have something that I have never seen quite so many of. Although maybe I just don't hang out in the right locations. Right here we have snack machines. Ooh, there's snack machines all over this place. They're like in everybody's closets. They're underneath people's cars. They're hanging from the trees. In fact, I think I saw one hanging from the tree, just 6 minutes ago. 6.5 minutes maybe. And they're all made by Smiths. Whoever Smiths are. Might be Michael Smith, I'm not too sure. For those of you who don't know, this is a tractor. This is representative of the early working community around the area. But I suspect it might have been imported from, maybe Martin or somewhere in the Wairarapa. That's just a guess. If you woke up with one of these next to your head, would you be scared? I certainly would. One of the things you may notice about Australians, as we are in Australia, is subtlety. Now, subtlety does not seem to be in the vocabulary. This is definitely not a subtle device. This is a fire hydrant. Doesn't look a lot like what we have in New Zealand, because ours we hide under the ground ready for the right moment to pop out and do some cool stuff with, like fighting fires, death, those things that you fight. But this one, glory of glories, look at that, sticks right out of the ground. What you can't tell from this angle is that this is actually 13 feet high, a whole 13 feet from bottom to top. I'm actually on the top of a really large building right now. 13 feet from top to bottom, which means the arm at the top there is probably a good 4 or 5 feet across, and those wheels are the size of a big pig's eyeball. A very big pig. It's amazing. You wouldn't think it. So subtlety, not a big thing in Australia apparently. I think they've tried to make these things cool, but more in a sort of horrifying sort of walking nightmare sort of way. Why on earth would you put this in the middle of a car park? Maybe it's because insanity has struck you. Maybe. SAE kills.